Good morning and welcome here to Zoo Lake Sports Club. We have our first clash up for the day. Weir Velocity up against Supernovas. Weir Velocity opting here to bat first. And Stephen Hunter and Dieter Wagner at the crease. Godfrey opening up 2 dot balls to start with, putting Stephen under a bit of pressure. A misfield there from the keeper, and they sneak through for a bye, which brings up the first runs for the game. Great ball there from Godfrey. First ball up for Dieter, and he just plays that out safely towards the offside. It's important to get onto the front foot here at Zoo Lake. Can't be playing things off the back foot. Ball doesn't come through that way. So players are urged to almost get onto the front foot and push it through the covers. We've seen teams who have set out their innings like that. They have done well. They've scored a high total. Starting up with the second over there is Matthew Cherian. First over, just going for 1 run, so good start there for Supernovas. Matthew starting out there outside of off stump, and Stephen Hunter just playing it through the point region for a single. Dieter trying to go on that front foot, but not making any connection with the bat. It's a better shot there, Dieter. Get the ball, get your foot towards the ball. It's much better there from Dieter, playing it through the covers. There's 2 on the cards here. If they push hard, there could be 3. Definitely could be 3 there. And they do sneak through for 3 runs. So good shot there from Dieter. And they pull full for 3 runs there. 2 balls now remaining in the second over. Weir velocity of 5 without loss. Matthew Cherian just too full and in the slot there. Much better ball there from Matthew, and it gets an outside edge, does Stephen Hunter. There's a fielder out there in third man, and just keeps it down to a single. Last ball now of the second over. Weir velocity 6 without loss. Much better over here for Weir velocity. And Matthew there finishes up with a gem. It's the end of the over there. 2 overs gone. Weir velocity 6 without loss.
Come boys, watching.
Godfrey starting up here the second over the way he left off the first over. Started off with a wide, unfortunately. start ball and then a wide, and now just 2 runs off the next 2 balls. This time Stephen Hunter not getting all the way on the front foot there. It's a check shot in a way. Good bit of bowling here from Godfrey. This time short and on the body there from Godfrey, and Stephen Hunter plays it out towards... seems like someone just helping him out there with the blanket. Plays it out towards fine leg region and keeps it down for a single. Brings the end of the 3rd over. Weir Velocity getting 5 runs from that over. 11 without loss. Matthew to continue the bowling here. His 2nd over. Ooh, a little bit of movement there from Matthew. It moves completely away from Dieter there. Not being able to make any connection with the ball is Dieter. Weir Velocity, who's currently sitting 4th on the log, with Supernovas 2nd from last. This time on the pads there from Matthew, and Dieter there playing it off the pads towards fine leg once again. Keeps it down to just 2 runs. Seems like someone's child helping them out there from Weir Velocity. He's wrapped himself in a blanket and fielding at the same time. Oh, great ball there from Matthew, and beats the bat and just beats the off stump. Supernovas were looking to get a victory here, to just move up the log a tad. A full 10-point win here can get them to just behind Weir Velocity, with straight 6s and Indian Masters to play next. So exciting log up here. Matthew finishing up nice and strong here. This time bowls it up in the air, no letting the ball bounce, and great shot there from Dieter, really making use of the bad ball and smashing it straight back over the bowler's head for 6 runs. First boundary of the innings, and that brings the end of the 4th over, and Weir Velocity are sitting on 19 without loss. Two fantastic shots there off Godfrey, opening 2 balls of his 3rd over from Steve Hunter. He's moved quickly over to 14 from 12 balls. Seems like Steve's great on the cut shot there. It's an action cricket type of shot, and it's another great shot there, threading the gap. Is the ball going to roll over the boundary? It is. 3 shots in a row on the offside. Seems like Steve's hungry today to score some runs. 3 fantastic shots, opening 3 balls of Godfrey's over through the point region or backward point region, and then one through the covers, all in the cut shot. So a great bit of cricket from Steve Hunter. It's helped his team Weir Velocity move to 31 without loss. That's a much better ball from Godfrey, and Steve respecting that and just playing it out. Godfrey finishing up the over a lot better than how we started, and seeming to understand that Steve is good on the cut shot there, and not pitching it short and outside of off to allow Steve to latch onto it. Outfield's moving quite quickly today here at Zoo Lake. Brings the end of the 5th over, where Velocity 31 without loss. Steve Hunter has moved over to 18 from 15 balls. And Lita is sitting on 12 from 11. In comes to bowl is Des Ready. Start there from Des. Bowling here from Des Ready. Finishes up his opening over, just going for the 3 runs, pulling back a couple balls there for Supernovas, allowing them to get back into the game and move to 34 without loss now. Weir Velocity from 6 overs. Seems like Mohammed Bayat coming into the attack now with his first over for Supernovas. He'll be bowling to Dita, who's still sitting on 14 from just 13 deliveries. Velocity 34 without loss. 6 overs, going at just under 6 runs and over here. Great shot there from Dita over the leg side region between cow corner and long on. And, for the second time in his innings, clears the ropes for 6 runs. Mohammed too full and outside of off, and Dita unleashing all of his power onto that ball. Great shot there from Dita. This time a bit late on the shot there from Dita, and basically chips it out towards the covers Steve Hunter there, awake and aware, realizing that he can come back for 2. There's ready out there in the covers. It just seems like the sun is rising up into his eyes there. Mohamed Bayat to Dito this time, getting a thickish outside edge going towards backward of point. And the fielder out there allowing them to get back for 2. 12 overs gone here, and Weir velocity 93 for 1. Stephen Hunter moves along nicely to 44 from just 32 deliveries. Interim lost the wicket there of Dieter, bowled by Des Reddy. He's picked up 1 wicket for 19 runs in 3 overs. Piece more Zimwa had a great outing last week, Sunday. He's just 2 of 2, about to face his 3rd delivery. Chips that into the air, fall safe though. Feel the running in from cow corner there, just keeping it down to a single. Piece more last week, who bowled 4 overs, 2 for 22, and picking up 53 runs from just 23 balls with the bat. Great outing. Steve Hunter is just 6 away from his 50. Squeezes that one out from Des Reddy. Des Reddy is into his last over here. He's bowled 3.2 overs, 1 for 20. Ooh. Great ball there from Des Reddy, and they Steve Hunter there getting an inside edge out towards a vacant square leg region. The keeper doing the fielding there, and they sneak through for 2. Puts Steve Hunter now on 46 from just 34 deliveries. It's 1 hit away now for his 50. Squeezes it out towards the leg side there. There's doing his own fielding. He's bowling there. Brings Peacemore on strike. Peacemore playing it out towards long on there for yet another single. Brings the end of the 13th over. Weir velocity now 98 for 1. Des Reddy finishes up his 4 overs, 1 for 24. 6 and over there from Des Reddy, picking up the only wicket so far of the innings. Good spell of bowling from him. New bowler is Umar Esop. He starts off with bad delivery there. Piece latching onto it, smashing it straight back over his head for 4 runs. This time finishing up the second ball there with a wide by Clive. Ball before, not deeming that was height. Nevertheless, Peacemore there, bringing up 4 of that ball. Brings Steve on strike, and he plays it out towards long off. Picks up another single. Now moves to 48, does Steve. 2 runs away now. Really helped his team here. Weir velocity to get to a decent target. Peacemore's still got 6 overs to bat, and that's a great cricket shot from Peace. And field out there, not getting to that one, and Peace guides that across the boundary for 4. Not a good start to his over here from Umar. He's gone for 11 now, and just 3 balls, including a wide with an extra run. Shouting in anger, just playing it out towards Des there. not better. That over. We're velocity now after 14 overs, 110 for one. Projected to get to 157. 10 and over from here on, get them to 170. I'm sure they would love that. 157, I'm sure they would be happy with as well. These more still at the crease. Easily get them to that 170 mark. Steve Hunter, who's now just 2 away from his 50, but he's on the non-striker's end. Piece more on strike here, 15 from 8 deliveries. New bowler coming into the attack here. Piece more there, just playing it out towards long off. Stats to update so I can see who's bowling. Looks like Somu Das. Brings Steve Hunter on strike, who just needs 2 for his 50. This time he chips it straight up in the air. Oh, and the fielder ran in, and luckily there for Steve Hunter, the ball flies over the fielder running in and picks up a boundary there. Steve Hunter gets to his 50, 52 from just 38 deliveries.
Go, boys!
3 overs to go now, and Peace Zimwa, apologies, Peace or Zimwa is taking off from where he left off last week. 129 for 2 now, just 2.4 overs to go. Peace Moore's on 25, just 14 deliveries. 129 for 2 here. Weir velocity. There he goes again. Fielder's getting underneath it, but that one's floating over. 2 sixes in a row there from Peace Moore. He now moves to 31 from 15 deliveries. Weir velocity 135 for 2. 2 sixes in a row here from Peace Moore. He's going to look to go for 5 out of 5. Couldn't get underneath that one. Just plays it out straight to long on there, Peace Moore. This time Ramkalavan there trying to get underneath that one too. Plays it out to looks like Godfrey out there at long on. One ball now remaining in the 18th over. Can Peace Moore get this one over the boundary? Makes a bit of space for himself, and he plays it out towards just to the left hand side there of long off. Brings another single. 18 overs gone now. 138 for 2. Weir velocity. 2 overs remaining. Peace Moore's on 33 from just 17 deliveries. He's got 10 balls in which he can notch up 17 runs here. Go a long way to helping Weir velocity to their projected total of about 153. If you can get the 17 runs and get them to 155. Anything more than that is really a bonus. 12 runs still on the card. Pushing the first one hard. Peace Moore running really hard there. Ramkalavan not deeming that he would get back to the non-striker's end in time. Ramkalavan there trying to go down the pitch there and not making any connection with the bat, and Supernovas there nearly picking up the wicket of Ramkalavan. Keeper not being able to stop it and having to run back and do the fielding. 2 byes to the total. Takes Weir velocity to 141. 3 balls now remaining in the 19th. Ramkalavan looking to maybe pick up a single here. He does do exactly that. Ramkalavan looking to come back for another one. Peace Moore just seemed to have hurt his leg a tad. It's just a ploy to say that why he didn't want to run the second. Peace Moore's going to look to go big here, that's for sure. Oh, and Peace Moore going down the pitch. And Supernovas there pushing it wide, keep picking it up and taking the stumps down. And that's the end of Peace Moore Zimwa's innings. 34 from 19 deliveries. Just 7 balls now remaining. Their velocity 143 for 3. Ramkalavan there is now joined by Weir, captain, keeper. He's looking to score some quick runs now in the next 7 balls. To the leg side there of Das's bowling, and picks up a single. 1 more now remaining in the 19th over. 144 for 3. The velocity. 3 overs and not picking up a fourth here. All spinning crazily there, nearly making connection with the top of off stump and goes through for 4 byes. Finishes up his 3 overs there from Supernovas, picking up a wicket, stumping down the last over, and 1 for 14. So fantastic bit of bowling from him. Surprised he's not picking up a fourth over. Going with Umar Esop to bowl the final over. Surprise move that. Thickish outside edge, and the fielder takes it on the second grab. So a good bit of fielding out there in the point region, and Umar Esop picks up his second wicket. It's been really expensive, has Umar. 2 for 30 and 3.1, but has picked up 2 wickets, so fielder out there in the point region, going for the grab, then having to take it on the second grab, should I say. Coming into bat now. Four balls remaining, 150 on the cards here. Can easily get to 160 plus if they can get that last ball over the fence for 6. As we all know, the last ball counts for 12 runs if it crosses the boundary without bouncing. So that will be on the minds of the bowler and the batsman, as the bowler Umar Esop has been a bit expensive and bowls left arm offies. It's in their head, trying to make space for himself. Etienne there latching onto that one, and that crosses the boundary for 4. Good shot there from Etienne, brings up the 150 here for Weir velocity. 152 for 4, 2 balls now remaining. I'm sure Etienne has on his mind here to get this ball over the line, over the boundary, should I say. Thickish outside edge, and that ball's going to roll out towards the boundary, but the fielder's making good ground here, pulls it back in nicely, and they just pull through for 2. 154 now for Weir velocity. Up comes the last ball of the innings. 6 runs will equal 12 here for Weir velocity. 166, I'm sure they'll be happy with. Can Etienne get this over the boundary? Goes big. It's going out, but it's not going to cross the boundary. Fall short of the fielders out there. They come through for 2 runs. Great running there between the 2 batsmen, Ram Kalavan and De Beer, brings the end of the 20th over. Weir velocity end on 156.4, thanks to a great knock there from Stephen Hunter, 52 from 38, and Peacemore Zim was quick fire 33. Well done there to Weir velocity, and when we return we'll see Supernovas needing 157 for victory in their 20 overs. Welcome here live from Zulek Sports Club. We are trying a few new things out today. Live function here from Facebook. We are live here at Zulek Sports Club between the game of Supernovas and Weir Velocity. Supernovas are currently 33 for 1 from 6 overs. Weir Velocity earlier reaching 156 for 4 in their 20 overs, thanks to a great knock from Steve Hunter. And towards the end there, Peacemore Zimwa. We're starting this Facebook live function as from next week, Sunday. We'll be hosting every Sunday. We'll be doing a live guest with us. So watch the space. We'll be doing a bit of advertising and posts from the combox. This is going to be something we'll be doing for one game every Sunday, and hopefully introduce it more for the future. So welcome to the combox. My name is Brian, and hope you will stick around for a bit and share your views on the game. Into the attack here, 1.2 overs in, just gone for the solid 3 runs. There's Reddy not picking the flighted one there from Peacemore, and Reddy there just looking to go a bit big and get some runs on the board here. He's currently sitting on 7 from just 14 deliveries now. I'm playing it through to deep square leg there, picking up a single. So it's like Ramkalavan there doing the fielding. Good bit of fielding from him. 90s teammate says Billy. Peacemore Zimwa, under 19 Zimbabwe international. Last week had a great outing with the ball, 2 for 22 in 4 overs. This time Leo there just playing and guiding it out towards the short backward of point region, and fielder picking it up, keeping it down to just a dot ball. A bit of fielding there. Just feel that there's Reddy, just has to pick this up a tad. He's currently 8 off 15 balls, and Leo is on 9 from 13. So just to recap here, it's a quick live introduction. We'll be doing more of this from now on, so be sure to join, and if you'd like to be in on the combox with me on Sundays, feel free to get in contact with me and we can organize that. But 10:15 every Sunday from now on, we'll be having a live guest with us, but we'll be posting towards Facebook a bit later what's the idea with it, and hopefully picks up our viewers a tad total. So be sure to watch the space there on Facebook a bit later, and feel free to comment on what you think about the idea. We'll also be going live to different forums. We've got YouTube, we've got Facebook Live, and we'll have Twitter Spaces, so feel free to get in touch with that. For now, it's goodbye from the combox. Feel free to join in a bit later when I go live again. Currently 7.3 overs gone, 39 for 1. For now, it's goodbye from the combox. 12 overs gone here, and Supernovas sitting on 76 for 2, still requiring another 81 runs for victory from the remaining 8 overs. Ramkalavan into his third over here. He's bowled 2 overs for just 10 runs, 81 required from 40. A tough task for Supernovas. Hold out there from Mohammed Bayat into the cover region there, and they sneak through for 2 runs. Good bit of running from the batsman. Mohammed there going straight back over the head of Ramkalavan, and fielding is being done, and keep it down to just 1. Brings the opening batsman Leo on strike. He's struggled to had this opportunity for a run out here. Oh, Ramkalavan misses the stumps, and they sneak through for a second for the overthrow. Ramkalavan had the opportunity there to run out the opening bat of Leo, who's been in since ball 1. He's faced 24 balls and scored just the 23. Stephen Hunter batted well earlier. He's into the attack here. 1.2 overs, 1 for 14. Shot there from Mohammed Bayat, middle of the misfield. Overs gone now, 88 for 2. making a fist of this game. You're picking up nicely, 45 from 34. Mohammed Bayat, 28 from 17, 3 overs remaining, and 31 runs required. 10.33 runs to the over needed. You're looking a bit tired out there. It's just 5 runs away from 50. It's 126 for 2. Weir seems to be coming in to bowl his third over. He's bowled 1 for 11 into 5. Going big there, up over the bowler's head, bringing Leo on strike, who's one hit away now from a 50 for Supernovas. Leo there playing it out towards the long on region for yet another single. Singles aren't going to cut it here. 29 required from 13 balls. Something's got to give. Got to cross the boundary 2-3 times now. Next couple balls. Bayat going big. Feel they're looking to get underneath it. It's Ramkalavin, but bounce way ahead of him. Keeps it down to just a single. Three runs from the opening 3 balls in this over from Etienne de Beer. Big shot there from Leo, and seems to have bounced just before the boundary, and that brings up a 50 for Leo. 50 runs from 36 deliveries. One ball remaining in the 18th, and Supernovas are sitting on 133 for 2. 24 required from 11 balls. Cherian coming into the attack now, or joining the crease, should I say, with Mohammed Bayat. Mohammed, who's sitting on 30 from 19 deliveries. These two now would love to see this home. 24 required from just 11 deliveries. Etienne de Beer would like to finish up strong here, his third over. He does exactly that. Matthew there trying to get hold of that. Probably missed out there big time. Brings Mohammed Bayat back on strike. 2 overs now remaining, and it just seems to be the youngster Enzo Ramkalavin who's going to bowl his 4th over. He's bowled 0 for 25 in his 3. He has 1 over left, and I presume it will be Etienne de Beer to finish up the innings here. 24 required from just 10 deliveries now. Seems to be a big over for Supernovas. There we go. Enzo Ramkalavin to Mohammed Bayat. Chops it down into the ground. They're calling 2. Mohammed's turning, and they're going to get back comfortably for the second. Ahmed taking his time there, seems to have a bit of a back issue. 22 now, required from 9 deliveries. Still on here for the Supernovas. Big shot there from Mohammed Bayat, and that's going to clear the fence here at Zoo Lake Sports Club. Great shot there from Mohammed, and that 6 really going a long way to helping Supernovas get to the target here. Just 16 now required from 8 deliveries. Mohammed Bayat moves to 38 from 21 deliveries. 16 now from 8. Going to be a tight finish here, folks. Ramkalavan into Mohammed Bayat, dancing around the pitch there. Oh, what a cricket shot there from Mohammed Bayat. Absolutely incredible. Great cricket shot there from Mohammed Bayat. Bayat, yeah, playing a gem here, 44 from 23, just 10 required from 6 balls now. Supernovas, Mohammed Bayat really playing his part here. Magnificent shot for 6, and he gets a 4. Great cricket shot that. This one played straight back past the bowler. Ooh, Etienne de Beer doing well there at long off to cut that off, and just pulls off a single. 9 required now from the final over. Can the Supernovas do that? 5 runs required from Mohammed Bayat to get to his 50. 45 from 24 deliveries. He's really played a great knock here for the Supernovas. As we were saying earlier, Etienne de Beer to finish up the innings. He's into his 4th over, 3 overs, 1 for 18. Etienne has bowled. Mohammed Bayat on strike, smashing it through the vacant point region, and that ball's going to cross the boundary for 4. Great cricket shot there from Mohammed Bayat, and just 5 required now from 4 balls. Bayat now is on 49 off 25 balls. .152 for 2 now, Supernovas. 4 balls required, or four balls remaining. 5 runs required. Mohammed Bayat, can he finish this in? Oh, that misses the top of off. Bayat is just 1 run away from a 50 here. 152 for 2 Supernovas. 5 runs required from 3 balls. It's been a great knock here for the Supernovas and Mohammed Bayat. And just as we're saying that, Etienne de Beer picks up the wicket there of Mohammed Bayat. That's a great knock from Mohammed Bayat there. 2 balls now remaining, 5 runs required. Looks Umar Esop to join Matthew, who's only faced the one ball for his so far in this innings. It's a great knock there from Mohammed Bayat. 5 runs now required from 2 balls. Shot through the point region once again. Can that ball fly over the boundary for 4? And it does do that. Amazing cricket shot there from Umar Esop. Just 1 now required from 1 ball. All fielders in here. Fielders have to come all in here, that's for sure, if they want to prevent the run here. And Matthew Cherian on the other side needs to back up and make sure he gets through to the striker's end. Tight finish here for this game opening up this Sunday. Can Umar Esop do it? And he won. Oh my word, what a finish to the game. Ends up being a draw. My goodness, what a finish to the game. Unfortunately there for Supernovas. Ends up being a draw. That's it from the first game here today. We see the game ended up being in a draw. Weir Velocity up against Supernovas. Be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be up with our next game. It is Indian Masters up